Time blocking. Time blocking is a time management method that asks you to divide your day into blocks of time. Each block is dedicated to accomplishing a specific task or group of tasks, and only those specific tasks within that block. A 40-hour time block work week, I estimate, produces the same amount of output as a 60-plus hour work week pursued without structure. This is quoted by Cal Newport, author of Deep Work. As with many of the growth hacks within this planner, we are putting more focus on helping you to be more productive. Our belief is that if you don't control your schedule, it will control you. It's something we have all experienced, isn't it? When you get pulled from pillar to post and task to task and it doesn't seem to get any specific work done. When you apply time blocking as a technique, you're creating a schedule that lays out what you will work on and when, and it puts the control back in your hands. The benefits are that when you schedule a chunk of your time to work on a single project, problem or task, you bring all of your mental resources to work on that task specifically. We've already highlighted the impact of distraction and multitasking many times before, but working with time blocks in this way helps you maintain focus on a single type of task rather than bouncing from one to the other. The more you single task, the more you build the mental muscles required for the deep work, and the easier it is to become more focused. An example for me might be, I will write today from 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. If I focus on this 2 hours on this task, it is much better than 4 hours or 2 hours jumping between different tasks. I don't know what your time blocks will look like, but it's specific to you. You can work time blocks on your leisure or your family time. You can use it within work. You can block time out specifically to focus on your well-being. Specific areas of work, for example, you might dedicate time to email, social media, client preparation. The list is completely endless, and like I say, it's relevant to you. Time blocking can also help you disregard the shallow work. This is the work we tend to do for the sake of being busy. Sometimes certain boring tasks can't be avoided, but if we set clear limits on how much time we're going to spend on these tasks, it helps us work and focus more specifically on our long-term goals. Specifically also by putting all these shallow tasks together, it helps you work a little bit more efficiently, focusing all your time into those little more boring tasks. Time blocking also helps you pose time limits. Often, when we're doing certain tasks, we can find ourselves being a little bit of a perfectionist and taking longer than we should. You'll be amazed at how much better you can start working when you get rid of this perfectionist attitude. And finally, it can help you evaluate how you spend your time. Time blocking forces you to confront your time spent in certain areas, and it makes amendments within your schedule where necessary. This is good self-awareness. For example, are you neglecting time in certain areas or putting too much focus in one area? It helps you to manage your time and overall look at your schedule. Things to bear in mind that sometimes your plans will just get ruined, and not to get too bogged down by this. Time blocking isn't a contractual agreement, but it's just more of a technique to help you take control and spend time how you want to spend. Call to action. Overall, time blocking, when used correctly, can help with our productivity, focus, and overall well-being. Using your time schedule within your planner, take some time this week to define your blocks. Define your blocks within your time schedule and focus on what your tasks you're going to work on that week. Dedicate some time to this practice, and remember, it's totally relevant to you. Using your daily planner pages, look for commonalities in daily tasks and then prioritize these into certain groups that line up with your ultimate goals. You'll soon discover that the more focused you can get, the better you can get with your time, the sooner the desired success and outcomes will be achieved.